Okay, I am back with a update to the Salesforce Developer Study Series. It's starting to become more of a just plain study series as opposed to a strict study series relating to Salesforce Developer 2 exam. I'm kind of expanded a little bit on what I want to do, but most of this information is going to be found in that Salesforce Developer 2 exam. I do have a rubric that I'm working from. So here I wanted to demonstrate deletes. I know it does mention the deletion of records, and I've never really used this in practice. We kind of usually do that by querying records and then deleting them through data loader or something similar. But here, this is a good practice because tasks and cases and things can accumulate, and then you end up having to go back and do it once you start hitting those org limits. So it's something that could be added to a program to make things a little bit simpler and to keep the org a little bit leaner. So I did create a user story and acceptance criteria. I'll read through it quickly. As a CSM, like a customer service manager, I would like to have the task deleted if the opportunity is closed lost. I would also like a postmortem case created automatically from that opportunity. And that postmortem case will give them the opportunity to evaluate what the company did wrong and potentially open a new opportunity if they are able to resolve whatever issues they had. The acceptance criteria is the outstanding tasks will be deleted from the opportunities that are closed lost. And my deliverable here, a little bit Apex just for testing. I created some tasks. I created a script to create the tasks, and on the flow, and most of this is based on a flow. It triggers on opportunity being closed lost, and it runs on just update, so it doesn't run on create. It deletes outstanding tasks and it creates a postmortem case. So let's go ahead and take a look at all three of those items. Well, two of those items. Here, I'll go ahead and pull up so this is a script that I ran. Originally, I created one that would create payments. So it would be a task for someone to collect the payment, get the payment method from the client if the opportunity was closed won. But since it's closed lost, we're going to delete this. But this is also, confirm billing address. That could be another task that they had to do. So I'm creating this assuming that the opportunity was still open. And I'm going to... Okay, I had a little issue there. I had to authenticate for my VS Code. For some reason, it became de-authenticated. So just one of those weird Salesforce things. So I'm going to go ahead and execute anonymous Apex from the currently selected text. And it looks like it ran successfully. So we're going to go ahead and go to the record just to confirm that. All right, so you see the first one I ran to set up payments, and the one I just ran the script for was to set up billing. So you see here, confirm billing address. Basically, I didn't go through the Apex, but basically it's just creating a list from a query of opportunities with this account name, and then creating a list of tasks, looping through the opportunities and creating a task, and then inserting the task. So let's go ahead back here, and you see set up payments. And all right, so confirm billing address. So the other task has been added. So let's go ahead and go over to the flow. And so here is where this is a debug that I ran earlier. Let's go ahead and debug it again so you can see how that works. Let's go ahead and debug. You can choose the most recent one. And the idea is that this will happen on closed loss. So once it's updated to closed loss, we'll run it. And as you can see, it runs through the correct path. It collects all the tasks. So it should be, actually for that one, actually it should be two tasks. So it says successfully found records. Decision. So the decision it involved, let's go ahead and take a look at each of the nodes here. So get the task. The what ID has to equal the opportunity ID that triggers it. And and then the decision. The task list from get tasks cannot be null. The prior record stage cannot be closed loss. So we want this to happen when an opportunity goes to closed loss. So the prior record status would not be closed loss, and then the current record stage is closed loss. If all those things are true, then it will move through to delete the task. I'll just use the IDs that we already had from that list, and then creating a postmortem case. So let's go ahead and activate this flow, and then go back to the UI. And so here we can change this to close loss. All right, so you see those tasks disappeared. They were deleted. And we'll go to cases. And this is just created. So postmortem case. And that name is from a formula I used in the flow to create the case with the name postmortem case, colon, and then the opportunity name. And so here, I also passed in the description, but there was no description in that opportunity. But that one's it. That one's a little short one, but it is a real world scenario that we can consider using. It does have a few different components, and it can help keep the org clean, help keep your data, nice and robust. So if you have any questions, let me know, and I will talk to you next time. Thanks. Bye.